the Kali, which means the age of darkness. Because of this maximum distance, the human intellect is at its lowest. You can increase your brain power, they're saying, approximately 3,000 times than the way it is right now. The yogic sciences have said this long time ago. By raising the kundalini, by bringing your energies to full force, you can power 1,000 brains. The Kali, which means the age of darkness, in the cycle of the solar system, not in the cycle of the planet. In the cycle of the solar system, it does a cycle in 25,920 years. In this, if you divide it into half, there are 4 yugas and 4 yugas, totally 8 yugas. Only the Kali and the Sat are coming together, paired together, 2 Sat yugas, 2 Kali yugas. But the other 2 yugas, the Dwapar Yuga and Treta Yuga, are separated by Kali and Sat yugas. So Kali Yuga is a time when there is maximum distance. Because of this maximum distance, the human intellect is at its lowest. And then, as it starts moving closer, human intelligence will begin to blossom.
When our system moves away from it, the creatures living within experiences the lowest level of possibility. This period is known as Kali Yuga. It is considered the most condemned age due to its quarrelsome nature, where even the slightest misunderstanding leads to significant conflict. Conversely, when our solar system is closer to the super sun, Satya Yuga begins. During this time, the human mind reaches its highest potential. People's ability to understand life, communicate, and live joyfully is at its peak. In other words, society will be filled with sensible individuals. All it takes for a harmonious existence on this planet is a community of sensible people. Regardless of the time, yuga, or planetary position, individual human beings can always rise above these conditions. Even in the worst of times, the possibility for an individual to live in a golden age within themselves always exists.
Today you know, your intelligence is essentially how your neurons crackle in the brain. You will see it's pulsating with crackling like electricity, because how much electrical charge it can carry determines how well you can think, how clearly you can think. The physical scientists are saying there is no room for further development of human brain. Why this is so is, if you increase the size of the neurons, it will become more capable, but it will take too much electricity, because brain is a high power-consuming part of your body. Suppose your brain became this big, you would need too much energy, you would need such a big stomach to accommodate that. If you create such a big brain, you will not be able to supply power to it. If you increase the number of neurons, then you could still do better with the same amount of power. But if you increase the number of neurons than the way it is packed right now, the clarity of signals will go away. This is the case with many hyperactive children. The number of neurons in their brain is higher than normal. They are brilliant but scattered all over the place. They can't think straight. They're brilliant in spurts, but nothing comes out of it because there is no clarity. According to the physical laws, it is not possible for human brain to evolve further, but we can learn to use it better. Right now, the way we're using it is a very mediocre way. This conclusion that human intelligence cannot be enhanced, but it can be better. You can increase your brain power, they're saying, approximately 3,000 times than the way it is right now. Incredible, isn't it? The yogic sciences have said this long time ago, that human intelligence and human body cannot be developed further. Human body has reached that potential. It cannot go further. But at the same time, yogic sciences once again say, but your ability to use it can be enhanced by doing variety of things. One of the things that we spoke about just now is brahmacharya. That is, you can generate that kind of energy in the system, that if you had 10 brains, it could still power it. If you have 25 brains, it could still power it. You could sit here and power 1,000 brains which are sitting around you by generating the necessary energy, by raising the kundalini, by bringing your energies to full force. You can power 1,000 brains if you want. Definitely goes for the human body and human brain. So that's what yoga is constantly exploring. So Kalki is to come to end the age. To end the age of darkness, he's supposed to come. See, the nature of time is such, nobody need to begin it, nobody need to end it. It goes on.
Brahmacharya involves redirecting our energy away from external desires, those fleeting pleasures that seem gratifying at the moment, and instead towards finding peace and happiness within ourselves. However, this is not the only way to enhance the efficiency of human brain. Yoga offers a means to achieve the necessary steadiness, which is another way to boost brain efficiency. Every aspect of yoga activates Kundalini to some degree. In fact, any vigorous activity such as jumping for 10 minutes or playing football will stimulate Kundalini to some extent. During moments of total involvement in a game, people display extraordinary energy that is not possible in ordinary circumstances. This is because intense activity activates Kundalini. However, consciously and safely harnessing this energy requires absolute control and proper guidance.